නවිත් මේ කාරණේ සම්බන්ධයෙන් කලිනුත් ඔබ කතා කළා. දැන් චැම්පියන්ස් ට්‍රෝෆි එකට සුදුසුකම් ලබන්නට අපිට මේ තරඟ ඉතාමත් තීරණාත්මකයි. කොහොමද හෙට පැවැත්වෙන තරඟය වෙනුවෙන් මේ අභියෝගයට මුහුණ දෙන්නේ?
ඔව් මේ තරඟයේ ඉතාමත් වැදගත් තරගයක් අපිට චැම්පියන්ස් ට්‍රෝෆි එකට ක්වොලිෆයි වෙන්න පළවෙනි 8 ඇතුලේ ඉන්න. ඉතින් අපි ප්ලේයින් ගෲප් එකත් එක්ක උදේ කතා කරා. ඉතින් කතා කරනකොට ගොඩක් ફોකස් එක තිබ්බේ අපිට පහුගිය දේවල් වල ફોකස් එක තියාගත්තා කියලා අපිට ඒක කන්ට්‍රෝල් කරන්න බෑ. ඉතින් මේ ටූර්නමන්ට් එක අපිට එක තරඟයක් ඉතුරු වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. අපේ ફોකස් එක ඒ තරඟේ තියාගෙන ඒ වගේම මේ තරඟාවලිය තුලදී අපේ ලර්නින්ග්ස් මොනවාද අපිට ඉගෙන ගන්න තිබ්බ දේවල් මොනවාද මේ තනතිලි ගැන ඒ වගේම ඔපොසිෂන් ටීම්ස් වලින් අපිට ගන්න තියෙන දේවල් ටික අරගෙන අපි ඒක තම තමන්ගේ ගේම්ස් වලට ඇඩ් කරලා අපි කොහොමද අපේ ගේම් එක ඉම්ප්‍රූව් කරගන්නේ. මෙතන අපි ලංකාවට ගිහිල්ලා ඒ දේ කරන්න නෙමෙයි. අපිට දැන් ඉඳන් ඒ process එක පටන් ගන්න. මොකද අපි already tournament එකෙන් out. ඉතින් ප්ලේයර්ස්ලා ෆ්ලුවට දාගත්තොත් එහෙම අපි ඉගෙන ගත්ත දේවල් අනිත් ප්ලේයර්ස්ලාගෙන් අනිත් ටීම්ස් වලින් ඒ වගේම අපිට වැරදිච්ච දේවල් හොඳට කරලා අපිට ඒ දිගටම කරගන්න බැරි වෙච්ච දේවල් ඒ දේවල් මම හිතනවා අපි ඉතාමත් ඉක්මනින් ඒ කියන්නේ පුළුවන් නම් හෙට තරඟයේ වෙද්දිම අපි ඒ දේවල් හරි පැත්තට යොමු කරලා ඒ ඉගෙනගත්තු දේවල් වලින් ඒ දේවල් හරි ගස්සගත්තොත් මම හිතනවා අපිට කරන්න පුළුවන්. මොකද අපේ ටැලන්ට් එකේ අඩුවක් නැහැ. ටැලන්ට් එකේ ක්‍රීඩකයෝ ඉන්නවා අපිට ටැලන්ටඩ් ක්‍රීඩකයෝ ඉන්නවා. අත්දැකීම වගේම ඒගොල්ලොන්ගේ මානසික ශක්තිය තමයි අපි හදා ගන්න ඕනේ.
You've spoken about the 4-year plan, and this was a team that was largely developed under Dasun Chanaka's captaincy. How much of a difference does it make that midway through that he goes out and Kusal Mendes sort of comes in? How different is Kusal Mendes, as compared to, say, Dasun Chanaka in his style of leadership? And has there been a difference with the change of captaincy midway?
Dasun has proved to be a good leader. He has done well as a captain for Sri Lanka. And when we were coming into the tournament, he was perfectly all right. And it's unfortunate that we lost the main captain, appointed captain of the tournament. But it's also unfair, I think, to make a judgment on Kusal Mendes' captaincy in a couple of games. And also it would have been a massive burden on Kusal to take over the captaincy during a World Cup. And obviously the nitty-gritties of decision making, which he was not involved in, probably would have affected him as well as a captain. So I guess both are good captains. Both have played really good cricket for some time now. But I guess it's a bit unfair to judge Kusal on captaincy in such a short period.
Namit, tomorrow's game, can you just talk us through, what sort of the composition going to be like? Not that we want 11, but how we all are looking at taking on New Zealand and being the last game, and like a must-win game, like. So, what sort of composition are you looking at?
When you say composition, are you saying the playing composition or? Yeah, we have always played 6 batters, all round, and 4 bowlers. For the last couple of months since we lost Dasun Chanaka, who was batting for us at number 7, we've opted to play with 4 main bowlers and Dhananjay batting at 7 as the all rounder. I think in these wickets, that's the least combination you can do. You need to play your 4 bowlers and your all-rounder, who should be able to bowl at least 7-8 overs, and there should be somebody else who as a cover-up bowler in your playing 11. So I think we might not be able to get away from that because the grounds are smaller, the wickets are flatter. So we need bowlers who can execute the skills.
Kusal Mendy started off the World Cup in a blistering fashion, couple of really good innings. But after he was given the captaincy, you can see a sort of a decline in his performances. Did he come to you with any concerns whether there was a burden on his shoulders with captaincy, or was it just good bowling? What do you think happened?
I think it's about the mental clarity. We've had many discussions, and he's been given the freedom to go about in his preferred fashion. I mean, we've discussed before the tournament and agreed that all players are going to play with a positive tempo, and that's how you should be playing, and that's how we have succeeded as well. And there's no different to Kusal Mendes' approach. We've told him that he's only captaining on the field when we are bowling. That when he goes into the middle, not to carry that burden as a captain, that he'll be a batter in the middle. We've tried to clear his mind as much as possible, not sort of trying to put burden of captaincy on him. I'm sure it would have been an extra burden on him, captain taking over the captaincy in the middle of an important tournament such as a World Cup. I think mainly when it comes to batters, I think it's about the mental clarity because they might play a rash shot and get out, and it's very difficult to say whether he should have played the shot or should have not played the shot, because the main thing that we don't want to do is push them into a shell and sort of hamper their confidence. So in the modern day cricket, they should be able to to play their shots and also express how they want to play their cricket. And the more they play in that fashion, I think they'll go towards mental clarity. And once they have achieved clarity, how they want to go about and what works for them, I think that's the only way forward. And having spoken to many international cricketers and having discussed with many teams about this, I think the more clarity they have mentally about how they want to play their cricket and how they want to go about in positivity, I think it's easier, and it's easier for the players to figure out how and what is their game. And I think any doubts coming forward, which will hamper and which will affect their decision making process, which is very critical in batting because they've got a very short time to make decisions. So the more clarity you have on that, you'll make better choices in the middle.
You're watching the Life Traveler channel.